In this video, we are going to talk about 5 child celebs who ruined their lives. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Many children aspire to be popular singers, movie or television stars. However, the harsh reality of seeing your name in lights at such a young age is far from ideal. Some children are unable to cope with celebrity. As these 5 stories of well-known child stars demonstrate, wealth and fame can contribute to drug abuse and other criminal activities in children. They risk losing everything and ruining their lives as teenagers. It's enough to make us wonder if becoming wealthy and famous is truly worthwhile. Number 5. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf was born in California in 1986 and is best known for his role as Sam Witwicky in the Transformers films. Before being encouraged by a friend in the film industry, he started his career performing stand-up comedy in his hometown. LaBeouf started searching for an agent and auditioning for roles almost immediately. He is also known for his roles in Disney Channel's Even Stevens and the 2003 film Holes, in addition to his Transformers appearance. His success with Disney won him a Daytime Emmy Award, launching him on the path to an illustrious career. He did, however, have a difficult childhood. LaBeouf, who grew up in a financially dysfunctional household, was subjected to mental and verbal abuse by his father, who had developed a substance abuse problem. Although the abuse is said to have fueled LaBeouf's desire to work in the entertainment industry, the abuse must have taken a toll on such a young child. He was arrested and charged with assault in 2005, when he was 19 years old, after threatening his neighbor with a kitchen knife. LaBeouf then rammed his car into the neighbor's car, saying the neighbor was blocking his way to the garage. He was arrested again in 2007 after refusing to leave a Walgreens store when security ordered him to. He refused to appear in court after this incident and was fined $500. Soon after, he was in a car accident, which necessitated 3 operations to repair his hand. His license was revoked after he was charged with driving under the influence. Unfortunately, LaBeouf's most recent media appearance was due to plagiarism allegations surrounding 3 graphic novels he had published. Number 4. Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato, who was born in Albuquerque in 1992, made her debut as a child star in Barney and Friends, alongside Selena Gomez. She was then cast in a supporting role on Disney Channel's As the Bell Rings, before landing the lead in the Camp Rock sequence. She discovered her love for recording while filming Camp Rock, and she has ascended the music charts since then. Lovato began filming Princess Protection Program, another Disney film, with her good friend Selena Gomez in 2008, not long after Camp Rock ended. Following that, Lovato landed her own Disney TV show, Sunny with a Chance, which she starred in until 2011. Lovato climbed the music ladder with her albums Don't Forget and Unbroken while pursuing a career in film. Her celebrity just grew from there. What, on the other hand, did we overlook along the way? Lovato started using cocaine while on tour with the Jonas Brothers in 2008. She later confessed that she couldn't go more than an hour without it. She would smuggle drugs onto planes by doing lines in her seat as other passengers slept or using drugs in the bathrooms as a result of her addiction. She remained caring throughout her increasing drug abuse issue. In 2009, she collaborated on a single with Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, and the Jonas Brothers to raise money for charity. She admitted she had a problem and went to rehab in 2011, where she was treated for bulimia, self-mutilation, and self-medicating with drugs and alcohol. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder while undergoing therapy. Since sobriety in 2013, she wrote a memoir, Staying Strong, 365 Days a Year, about her experiences in an effort to support other young people dealing with addiction. She claims that this book contains lessons, meditations, thoughts, and everyday goals for young readers. Number 3. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was born in 1994 and raised in the Canadian province of Ontario. He was always interested in music as a child. Bieber taught himself to play the guitar, drums, piano, and trumpet, among other instruments. Justin's rise to fame began when his mother began uploading videos of him performing to YouTube. People fell in love with him as his account rose. Scooter Braun, a talent agent, was eventually drawn to his videos. The company assisted a young Justin Bieber in landing a record contract. His first single, One Time, was released in 2009 and went platinum in Canada and the United States. This was immediately followed by the release of his debut album, My World, which was also a worldwide success. Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, his concert film, and My World 2.0 were both released in 2010. However, his celebrity got the best of him, and his actions became suspect. When Bieber was a teenager, he had his first run-in with the law in 2011. In a lawsuit, a woman alleged that the 17-year-old actor was the father of her child. The case was soon dismissed after DNA testing confirmed the pop star's innocence. This was just the first step. After making abusive remarks, Bieber was accused of spitting on his neighbor in 2013. Following that, there were a slew of concerns about his reckless driving in the neighborhood. He was back in the news later that year after being caught on tape urinating in public and shouting obscenities at former President Bill Clinton. Bieber's most recent brush with the law occurred in 2014, when he was arrested for drag racing and driving while intoxicated. He was detained before he could post bail, and he was also charged with resisting arrest. Number 2. Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter, the younger brother of Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys, was born in 1987 and followed in his older brother's footsteps into the music industry. Aaron started singing lead for the band Dead End when he was 7 years old, and 2 years later, he made his solo debut as the Backstreet Boys opening act. Following his success, he was signed to a record label, and his first single, Crush on You, was released. His debut album, released in 1997, was certified gold in Norway, Spain, Denmark, Canada, and Germany. Aaron's group, his next album, was released in 2000. It was a big hit in the United States, earning triple platinum status. He landed roles in Lizzie McGuire, Sabrina, The Teenage Witch, and Seventh Heaven as a result of his music career. Behind all of this prosperity, though, there were controversies. Carter was arrested for speeding in Texas in 2008, and police discovered marijuana in his vehicle. Carter won a spot on Dancing with the Stars in 2009. His stage fright, though, contributed to an addiction to Xanax, which he was using to cope with his anxiety. He was forced into entering a recovery facility by his brother, Nick, and their mother 3 years later, still addicted to the prescription opioid. Unfortunately, his sister's death from a heroin overdose in 2012 was the catalyst for his sobriety. He filed for bankruptcy in 2013 to get rid of his $3.5 million debt. He's now debt-free and on track financially. Number 1. Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin is a well-known American child actor. He was born in New York City in 1980, and began his career in show business at the age of 4, performing in a variety of off-Broadway productions. He made his film debut at the age of 8, in the films Rocket Gibraltar and See You in the Morning. Home Alone, directed by Chris Columbus, was his best film, which he starred in 1990. Home Alone became one of the most successful films of all time, spawning a sequel. Culkin began acting at the age of 14 in a variety of low-budget films. The public began to wonder if the child star, who was the highest-paid star of his generation, had already reached his height. Culkin's once perfect image was further tarnished, as a result of his dubious conduct. His dad, Kit Culkin, was accused of mismanaging his fortune in the run-up to his appearance in the sequel to Home Alone. This was later verified when his parents got into a custody dispute in which it appeared that they were more concerned with their son's wealth than with him. Culkin was arrested in 2004 for having 17.3 grams of marijuana and a stash of other illegal drugs in his possession. Despite the fact that many other child stars had spiraled far farther than Culkin, the press demonized him for his drug use. Culkin was a member of the Velvet Underground parody band Pizza Underground for a time. They did covers of songs with lyric changes about pizza as the topic. What do you think about our video? Are you listening these stories for the first time? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.